I'd rather see them fight. Let's see who the better man is, at least for one night, here at the North Point Flea Market in Dundalk, Maryland, at MCW Spring Fever, as a collar and elbow tie-up. These two, he was locking horns. This looks like a fight that would go off in the damn yard up in Jessup, doesn't it? That's a jam.
I don't know anything about jam.
Referee Mike Keener, 30 years of experience, maybe the only man fit to.
Just that headband off means business.
Oh wow, look at this. It's like what a headlock takeover. Creedle and Ricky, this one is not going to be pretty. We're not going to see a lot of. We're seeing some chain wrestling here.
I feel like you expected not to see that.
But see, that's the thing, because listen, you're expecting a big brawl, right? A big
shooting
fight.
that half. Hold on, Ken, with the shoulders down on Luke Hawx. Yeah, I'm listening.
But Luke Hawx, he's got the experience advantage, right?
He does.
And he knows that Ken Dixon's a hothead. So how do you beat a hothead? With wrestling. He was expecting the brawl. However, but listen,
yeah.
To be fair, Ken's no slouch in the wrestling department.
Yeah, but it's been a while. You know, Ken Dixon's, again, his wheelhouse is punch, kick. And if you get back up, he's going to punch you and kick you again.
A lot of history between these two. Ken Dixon actually went down to New Orleans at one point and won championship gold in the promotion that Luke Hawx has down there in New Orleans.
Wildcat Pro Wrestling.
Former Revolution champion.
Yeah, and if you think about it, it really does. It reminds me of that scene from Goodfellas where the made man is released from jail and he says to Joe Pesci's character, hey, why don't you go home and get your shine box? And he said, a lot's changed. And then he came back and stomped the man in the knee. But that's a different story. I hope that doesn't happen there. I just hope they beat the hell out of each other. You don't have to take it that far.
And listen, a lot has changed definitely with Ken Dixon. He's not the same man he was 5, 10 years ago. But a lot has changed with Luke Hawx, too.
Yeah, well, the last time these two were probably in the same zip code, Ken Dixon probably, whoa!
There's the meaning of the Bulls.
Ken Dixon was probably about 30, 40 pounds lighter. 5 years less experience. Luke Hawx has put on plenty of body mass and maintained it over the past 5 to 7 years. I mean, the guy is built like a dang brick, you know what house. But Ken Dixon's able to match that body mass.
I know Ken's having a hard time knocking that house down.
Luke's trying to bring him in a false sense of security.
Oh, there we go. That flying shoulder tackle from Ken, followed by that clothesline.
And great follow through. Dixon now with the scoop slam. Dixon going for the cover. Forearm across the orbital bone of Luke Hawx and a kick out. Momentum in Dixon's favor, but that boot to the face from Luke Hawx, they have shut it all down. Chest first.
Oh, but that snap power slam from Dixon, cover.
Right into the cover, so close. But you see Hawx, that is the mark of a veteran. On the mat, what do? You get up off it as quickly as possible.
Exactly, there's a T-bone.
T-bone for Luke's efforts. Another cover, another kick out. But those kick outs having a little less mustard on them each time.
Gentlemen, what does it say for Ken Dixon to go for these covers really quickly and early in this match?
It's an interesting point, Creel. Maybe it says he knows just how damn dangerous Luke Hawx is.
I mean, you kind of have to be a bad man to be able to win the Shamrock Cup. As Luke has done, almost dumped him.
High and tight. High and tight. Like a fade in Dundalk. Ken Dixon may be in trouble. I mean, there was no grace in hitting the mats.
And listen, don't think Luke Hawx doesn't know about the neck issues of Ken Dixon.
Oh my God.
He might have added to that.
Vicious strike from Luke Hawx.
Look at the snap. Like, no wasted motion. Just trying to literally cut through the flesh with his own fists is Luke Hawx. Oh my God!
Shots from Luke Hawx. Chilling.
uncomfortable to watch. It hurts almost.
I don't think Ken's ever been hit this hard.
Shoulder first. And I think we saw a little bit of that shoulder be kind of nagging Ken Dixon after that first shoulder tackle where they had a stalemate, but Ken rocking and reeling and backed up. And then after that overhead belly to belly, the complexion of this matchup is completely changed.
You got to give credit to referee Mike Keener. I do not want to see a count out. I want to see a winner in this match.
Yeah, I think Keener is wise enough. He's been in enough battles, and he's pretty war-hardened to know when to not call for the bell, because he'd probably have hell to pay. What's Hawx thinking?
What is it?
Oh! No water in the pool for Luke Hawx, but dang, was he impressive. Yeah, so athletic.
Yeah, but he did damage to his own knee.
You're right.
You got to wonder if Ken Dixon sees this.
Ken trying to gather his own composure. Both men horizontal on that canvas. Both men supine. Luke Hawx to his feet first, but no. I think you're right, Creedle. That trick knee. Playing a little possum, I don't know.
You see Dixon favoring that arm.
Yeah, that may be a stinger or something. Oh, yeah, but Dixon fighting through the pain. The cover now out of the swinging neck breaker.
You heard him even calling for Keener. He's going for the cover.
Saying, I got to get this done.
Yeah, he's looking for that elusive 3 count. He wants it now, and he may get it if he hits. Well, if he was going for it.
His
best move, but he met that elbow from Luke Hawx.
I don't know if that's Hawx's best move, but it'll
no,
do.
But it may have knocked Ken out.
It'll do till the best move gets here. The cover.
Dixon grabbing the bottom rope to break the count.
Don't see that often. That's wise, but also a little bit of desperation could be inferred.
Is it desperation? Ken trying to save any energy that he can. He doesn't need to kick out. Let's just grab the rope.
I don't know about saving energy. Maybe he was down for the 3 count, realized I can't kick out, but the rope is here.
Yeah, Luke Hawx is proving so dangerous, especially on that outside. Fish hooking, Ken Dixon. I mean, trying to knock out the few teeth that Dixon still has. Damn it, this one is brutal. And we have seen some very physical, ugly, mean, violent action here tonight at Spring Fever at the North Point Flea Market in Dundalk, and they're coming alive for Big Daddy Dixon. Poised, ready to uncoil is Dixon, but the reversal. That
Russian leg sweep.
Beautifully executed.
And now Hawx is in control. Look out, pump handle.
Oh! Just driving Dixon down to the mat. 2.
Did you see how Dixon kicked out? He also pie-faced Luke Hawx, pushing his body off of him.
You see Hawx complaining about the count and the timing of the count.
What a great shot from our production team. Doing a hell of a job.
Pull the kill switch.
Has him in his crosshairs.
That spinning back elbow.
Oh, but Dixon has him up on his shoulder for his best move.
And he got it. Shoots the half. Planked across the body of Hawx.
And Ken Dixon walks out with the W.
Well, it was as advertised. Brutal, violent, and on this night, the best man was Ken Dixon. And it's going to be a long, long ride home to New Orleans.